All right. I'm here to talk about the NBA Finals. I wanted to just give my quick predictions and analysis for what I think is going to happen. What's up? What's up, Quack? Warriors are going to win. It's going to be a sweep. That was my initial prediction, but now I don't think it's going to be a sweep. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it's a sweep. I honestly would not be surprised if it's a sweep. But what I think, this is what I think. I think it's either going to go to game. I think it's going to go to 6 games. Was he really meeting with Magic? Like Magic Johnson or the team Orlando Magic? Yeah, so basically, I'm here to talk about my predictions. And so I will just tell you right now, I think it goes to 6 games. I think Warriors win 4-2. Toronto actually has home field advantage. Magic Johnson. Oh, okay. Because when you say Magic, you got to specify because then I will get upset. Um, I would really love Kawhi on the Magic, but it's not happening. I'm actually gonna do a video about who I think the Magic might end up with um, pretty soon. Matchups they violate YouTube. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, YouTube has a lot of rules, so you got to be careful. What's up, Chris Senor? I think Curry will win his first. I think so too. I think Curry will finally win his Finals MVP. I think the Warriors will win this series. They will complete the three-peat. I just do not think that Toronto has enough to beat this team. I think that Kawhi is playing really well, but just Kawhi himself won't be able to beat the Warriors. So I give Warriors. Warriors take it. I think Warriors take it. Um, I think they take it 4-2. I know you're a Raptors fan, Chris Senor, but I have to be honest, and I don't really see them winning it. Although they have proven me wrong throughout this whole playoffs. Every time I thought Raptors were going to lose to a team, they somehow beat them. The Bucks, I was pretty sure they were losing to the Bucks, and I was completely wrong about that. Raptors will be a lottery team next season. Um, yeah, so let's talk about this. Where do you think Kawhi is going after this season? Do you think he goes to the Clippers? Do you think he stays in Toronto? What's up, Brandon Rogers? They'll be playoff bound. He's staying? Okay, because a lot of reports, people think that he would go to the Clippers. I agree that he probably will stay, seeing how he got to the finals only his first year in the East and he got to the finals. This shows what a joke the East is compared to the West. Entertainer says Clippers. Yeah, I can see those are the two teams that I see, Clippers, or I see him staying in Toronto. Um, so Entertainer said 4-0 Raptors. I really want to hear why he thinks that. I hope he's kidding because I can't see the Warriors ever getting swept. Even if they lost the series, I wouldn't see them getting swept. Chris, how you been? Brendan Rodgers, long time no see. He's going to the Warriors? He wouldn't go to the Warriors. Why would Kawhi go to the Warriors? That would be suicide. Knicks not getting KD? Why do you say that, J.R. Smooth? I thought that it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's going to end up in the Big Apple. Funniest thing about the series was I didn't know that the Raptors had the home field. well, the home court. I don't know. It's not a field. I don't know why I said field, but home court advantage. Um, I don't know how much that helps them, but I think it helps them to win maybe an extra game. Chris Senor, you know what's funny, Chris Senor? I don't know why I don't like the Raptors. I don't know who to root for in this series. I really don't like both of these teams, but I mean, it'd be cool to see a new team win. It would be cool to see the Raptors win, but I just don't really think they're going to. MH, that only happened one stream. MH brings up that thing that happened only once. Whoa, whoa, whoa! MH wants good hard basketball. Yeah. So my predictions, like I said, Warriors in 6, 4-2. What's up, cool drummer? How are you? I can't wait for the series to start tomorrow. Also, damn, Brandon Rogers does not like the long hair. He is not a fan of it. Can we get a room tour? There's not much more to show in this room, MH. Pelicans more like Pelican. Bavit! What's up, man? Who's your favorite NFL quarterback of all time? Oh, man. Favorite quarterback. So hard. Who is my favorite quarterback of all time? The thing is I love Eli, but he's not my favorite. Um, my favorite quarterback. You got me there. I mean, just a good question. I have to think about that. Because a lot of the great quarterbacks I don't like. Really, Entertainer? That's your favorite quarterback? Boston Celtics, more like we're about to lose our star player. Yeah, I like John Elway a lot. Like he was one of my favorites. Dan Marino's pretty cool. I know Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl, but Dan Marino was pretty good for his time. Like he was throwing like 50. He was throwing like mad touchdowns in a time where like it was very hard to do that. Kyrie is not leaving. Yeah, let's talk about free agency a little bit here. So Kyrie, I Kyrie is leaving Boston. Like that is pretty much a foregone conclusion. It's just where does he go? Does he go to the Lakers? Does he go to the Knicks? You know, which team does he go? Those are the two teams that he's gonna have to choose between. I think he's gonna go to the Knicks and join Kevin Durant instead of him going to the Lakers. I don't really see him going to the Lakers. Well, if they have Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they will win more than 25 games. J.R. Smooth. Your favorite quarterback is, oh, yeah, manager's different than player. Like, John Elway was a great player. John Elway, he did like a 90-yard drive to win a Super Bowl. No, not a Super Bowl, sorry, a championship game. Kyrie is leaving. He is leaving. He is so upset with that team. Boston doesn't even want him there themselves. I don't even think they want him. Knicks will win East next year. If they have those players, I think they can. Yeah, I think they most likely will. Knicks getting mellow. Is Zion Williamson ours? Is Zion what? He's not. Kyrie is a dumb player. Damn, that's harsh. Why you gotta say that about Kyrie? just because he said the earth is flat. Hey, CE Sports Show, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. Toronto will win the East. Not if I think that if the Knicks somehow get Kevin Durant and they get Kyrie Irving, I think that they are the favorites to win the East. And then they get RJ Barrett also. It's Williamson, not Zion. Who calls him Zion Williams? Terry Rozier should go to the Pistons. Why? It's going to be his team next, Brandon Rogers. Kyrie Irving, more like I don't want to live in LeBron's shadow. I think Nets will be KD or KD will be on the Nets. Did you see Bronny James? Yeah, he went wild. Some people are going insane and saying he's going to be really good and like he's going to be. Some people say he's even going to be better than his father, which I highly doubt because we rarely see that. Look at Michael Jordan's kids; they never turn out to really be anything. So, Lakers will win the championship next season. Yeah, you better hope you get another player, though, JR Smooth. Are you guys getting Anthony Davis? Who ends up with Anthony Davis? That's a good question. Um, because the Pelicans owner said over his dead body that he would trade to the Lakers. He said over his dead body. Better than his father. Yeah, there are people who are saying that already. They made a video on this on like ESPN and stuff. Knicks will stay irrelevant. Why does JR Smooth hate the Knicks so much? We need. I keep saying we, even though I'm not a Knicks fan because I live in New York, but the Knicks need to be good. They need to get these guys. They need to get Kevin Durant. They need to get Kyrie. It would be awesome to see New York Knicks finally be good. I mean, I wish Orlando could get some players, and I will make a video coming up in these couple of days of saying who I think Orlando Magic will get because I don't think that they're just going to sit and let everybody go to these teams. I think they will land maybe a free agent that is pretty good, like a Kemba Walker or something like that. I really hope they could get somebody like Kemba or something. Kyrie should go to the Timberwolves. What? No. Kyrie is going to two teams, the Lakers or the Knicks, and that's it. That's all I really see him doing. Oh, what YouTube video is that, Quack? Critic, you don't get it. What don't I get? Wiggins and Cat are soft. LeBron James' son cursing. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Kyrie is going to the Lakers or the Nets. Why would he go to the Nets? They already have D'Angelo Russell. That doesn't really make sense. Why wouldn't he go to the Knicks? They need a point guard. I mean, they have Dennis Smith Jr., but he ain't better than Kyrie. So the Knicks need one. I kind of don't. I don't know. I can't wait. I hope that Orlando Magic could get somebody. I hope they could get like a Kemba Walker or something. I think that would be very cool if the Orlando Magic could get Kemba Walker somehow. Where do you think Jimmy Butler ends up in all this? The Timberwolves have good depth with Covington, Rose, Saric, and Taj Gibson. The Timberwolves do, but I just don't see him going there. I see him wanting to play in a big market team, whether that's New York or LA. He squealed on himself? Why would he do that? D'Angelo Russell's a free agent. Yeah, but I think the Nets will lock him up. No, why would they let him go? He's playing pretty well. Um, I would rather just keep D'Angelo Russell than get Kyrie. I mean, because you're gonna have to pay. I don't know. I like D'Angelo Russell. I think he's playing really well, and that the Lakers shouldn't have gotten the Lakers should not have gotten rid of him. Jimmy G, I could see either way. Who's Jimmy G? You mean Jimmy Butler? Yeah, the kid's only 14, about to be. What's up, Zane Winder? We're just talking NBA. I already gave my prediction of who I think is going to win. Like I said, it's going to be the Warriors, in my opinion. Where does is Tobias Harris a free agent? I thought he's still under contract. I'm not 100% sure. If Tobias Harris is a free agent, I got the perfect destination. He should go back to the Orlando Magic. We need a small forward, so it'd be cool to see him back in on the Orlando Magic. Did you think LeBron James is better off going back to Miami? No, there's nobody in Miami. Quack. It makes no sense. He's irrelevant. Tobias Harris is not irrelevant. He's just not one of the top free agents that you guys are talking about, but he's not irrelevant. By the way, you said he's irrelevant, saying that there would be a reason to talk about him. Oh, congratulations, Zane Winder, from graduating from high school. Nets are a better franchise than the Knicks. They are. I think so. Not all time, though, because then I don't think the Nets ever won an NBA championship. Harris is a free agent. Oh, he is. Okay, I didn't know that. Um, yeah, I would love if he came back to the Orlando Magic. By the way, guys, I am an Orlando Magic fan. That's why I'm bringing up the Magic a lot. He's trash. He's not trash. I just think that like he got lost in the shuffle in Philly. You only care for stars. He's not a bench player. He's a starter. He's not a bench player. He is a starter. Tobias Harris is a starter. He could average 20 points on a good team. And when he was on the Clippers, they were playing even better with him. They probably missed him once he left. I was hoping the Magic could get Kemba Walker and like a Jimmy Butler would be awesome, but I don't see any of those guys wanting to go to the Magic. J.R. Smoove is a LA fan. Wait, Brandon Rogers, what team do you like in basketball? See sports show. What team do you like? Let's all see. Let's all find out which team everybody likes. How many games you? Well, I know you like the Utah Jazz. How many games do you think this series goes? I said it. Zay Winder. I think it goes 6 games, no more than six. I actually think it could go five, but I'm gonna give Toronto one more game because I think that they've been playing really well. So especially with Kawhi being a strong leader, playing well, and but I still see Warriors winning the series 4-2 or 4-1. My original theory was that they're gonna get swept, but I just don't. I have to give more credit to Kawhi Leonard. I think he will win a couple of games. Yeah, I could see that too, Zane Winder. I could see Warriors in five. You blow a lead, Quack, shut the f up. Damn, there is a lot of animosity there. You say Warriors in five. Yeah, I could see that for sure. I could see Warriors in five for sure. Um, where do you see Kemba Walker going? What's up, Scotland, Giants, Celtics, and Mets? Um, right now, we're just talking NBA free agency, as I've already predicted this series. I said that the Warriors will beat the Raptors in 6 games, so that means 4-2. Toronto should win Game One, honestly, because Game One and Game Two are both in Toronto, so they have the home court advantage. What LA team blows? LA is known for the Kardashians. Scotland. How do you feel that Kyrie Irving is probably leaving your team, and which team would you like to see him go to? The Dodgers don't blow. I think Katie stays. No, I don't think so, JR. Really? You think he's going to stay one more year? I mean, it's a possibility. People have talked about it before, but right now, everybody thinks he's leaving. We played good in game three, game four. Yeah. What's up, Southeastern Sports? Who do you have winning the series? I have Golden State winning 4-2 against the Toronto Raptors. I just think Toronto's definitely going to win one game at home, and then they'll probably sneak one out in Golden State. But I think Golden State is a superior team, and they're going to win this series either in 5 games or 6 games. But they're going to win this. I really don't see this going to game seven, but I would love it. I would love this to go to game seven. And if it went to game seven, I would definitely be on the Raptors side because I would love to see a new champion, a new finals champion. That would be so awesome. Please, guys, do not fight in the chat. Let's try to focus on basketball right now. Southeastern Sports, what is your favorite team in the NBA? Oh, your favorite team is the Warriors. Well, then you are a lucky guy because they're probably going to win another finals, which means three-peat, and they won one like so they would have 4 championships in 5 years, which is quite an accomplishment. Not that many teams have ever done that. They are the dynasty for basketball. And I don't even think they need Kevin Durant. I think they could still win without him. Even if they start next year, they didn't have Kevin Durant, they would still make it to the finals probably. Whoa, guys, can we stop with the cursing and stuff? Southeastern Sports, do you make videos on sports? And what is your favorite football team? My favorite basketball team is the Orlando Magic, so we're already out of it. But I'm just hoping that the Magic could get like a good free agent. I know they're not going to get Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving or anything like that, but I hope that they could get like a Kemba Walker, maybe a Jimmy Butler, NFL, both actually, college and NFL. What is your favorite? I don't really. Uh, well, guys, Quack and Brandon, you guys stop cursing, man. Stop fighting. It's not a fight stream. This is us talking about the NBA. I don't understand Kyrie Irving. One minute he wants to his own team, he makes up with LeBron. I think he realizes that he can't win without LeBron, Zane. That's why he wants to go back there. College, Georgia Tech, NFL, Browns. It's so funny because a few years ago I would have laughed at you for liking the Browns, but now I gotta say they're looking like a pretty good team, and I think they will make the playoffs. And then we'll see what they do over there. Georgia Tech, that's interesting. They're a pretty good college program. Guys, if you keep fighting with each other, I'm gonna have to take away your mods because it doesn't look good for the channel. We're trying to talk sports here, not fight with one another. Yeah. Southeastern Sports, may I ask, how did you find this video? Thank you for stopping. We're only here to talk sports. Uh, where do you guys see Jimmy Butler going? Do you see him staying in Philly, or do you see him going to another team like the Knicks or the Magic or the Nets? I think he could possibly go to the Nets. Oh, what's up, Night Owl? I didn't know this was your other channel, which is cool. I have two channels as well. Yeah, I understand, but yeah. Jimmy Butler to the Jazz, I really don't see that happening. I don't even see him coming to the Magic. That's just like a dream. That'd be awesome. Jimmy Butler to the Magic or to the Jazz would be pretty cool, but I just don't see it happening. I see him going to the Knicks or the Nets or some place like that. I really hope. I know the Warriors are going to win, but I really hope the Warriors and Raptors could go to Game 7. I think that would be pretty interesting. Butler to the Mavs? I don't see that happening. That would be pretty cool, but I don't really see that happening. That would make the Mavs a pretty good team with Butler, Doncic, and Kristaps Porzingis. That's a pretty good team right there. That's a awkward looking team, but it's pretty good, right, on paper and stuff. Butler to the Lakers. Too bad LeBron will trade him. That's true. LeBron wouldn't trade Butler though, because he probably would love to have a guy like Butler on his team. LeBron likes those veterans and those guys that play defense and things like that, and that is Jimmy Butler. But I think LeBron really wants Anthony Davis. Clint Capella might get traded to the Mavs. Why would the Rockets give up Clint Capella? That would be a stupid move by him. Me too. Not. Hey, Quack, I know you said that about the Magic, but that's not cool, man. What's up, Eagles UK? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. We were talking finals, but now we're talking free agency, where we think players will end up. The Magic don't suck, Quack. They're like a couple of players away from being really, really good. I mean, they made the playoffs, so you can't say they suck. Hey, Golden Tiger, welcome to the stream. Um, who do you have winning, Golden Tiger? I have Warriors in 6 against the Raptors. I'm gonna write the prediction. That way I don't have to keep repeating it. There we go. Golden State, yeah. Golden Tiger, what is your favorite basketball team? We're also talking. We are talking free agency, NBA free agency, and where we think players will end up. Hey Taylor S, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Quack and Brandon, I just told you guys, please. I don't want to take away wrenches, but if you guys keep fighting, I'm gonna have to do it. Warriors in 4. That was my original. My original prediction was Warriors in 4. I guess we'll find out more tomorrow, and I think the next game after tomorrow is Sunday. So we'll find out more after those games. But I feel like Kawhi has earned a couple of games. And the finals, for some reason, Golden State. I think that the Raptors could win a couple. Also because their bench has really come to play, and they need to play well. Lowry's been playing a lot better. Marc Gasol has been okay. Serge Ibaka has stepped it up. They just need those players to keep playing how they're playing, and maybe they can go far. What did I say, Brendan Rodgers and Quack? Please stop it. I don't want to have to be a moderator for this stuff. Taylor S, who do you think will win the series, and in how many games do you think it would take? They want to trade CP3, but nobody wants to pick up that yeah. Uh, Rockets would be looking to trade him if they could get somebody to trade for him, but nobody wants CP3 anymore. He's old, and his contract is like insanely high. Show the TV? Yeah, I know. Sports reaction. I know what you mean. Sports reaction. I'm having people fight in my chat again. I'm trying to get them to stop. Please stop right now, or you will lose your mod chips. Warriors take it in 7. Oh, wow. I have Warriors as my prediction, as you see it up there. It says Warriors will beat the Raptors in 6. That is what I'm thinking. You are sorry for earlier. Don't worry about it, Poppy Go. I'm not upset about it. I just didn't like that I was attacked on the YouTube chat when I just came in nicely and said hi to everybody and Chuck Sharts. Chuck Sharts was the main villain. He came and attacked me, and I didn't really appreciate it because I said nothing bad to him. No, I'm saying both of you, Brandon Rogers. I wouldn't just remove your wrench. Spurs in 6, I could see that happening. If they were there. Sports reaction. Oh, man, too bad. Where Kevin Durant going? Most likely New York Knicks. A lot of people are thinking that way, that he would go. I really appreciate the apology, but you really didn't have to apologize because it was mostly Chuck Sharts and Goat. Not Goat, sorry, Chad. That's what I meant to say. You can't remove Doe Critic. It's called an opinion? What's called an opinion? I just don't want fights on my stream. Like, that's all. Kawhi is there, not the Spurs. So, if somehow, let's say Toronto did win this series, would it be like the Spurs won sports reaction? Oh, well, I appreciate that, Poppy Goat. That takes a big man to apologize. Quack, get the F out, dude. What did I just say, Brendan Rodgers? Stop fighting. All right, Quack, that's the last word. You guys both got the last word in. Now stop. That's what I have. I have Warriors in six. Poppy Go. I have it written up there. That is my prediction. I really think Kawhi can get them a game or two, but that's it. I just think that Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green will prove to be too much for this team. Raptors taking game one is a possibility, but I don't know. I feel like the Warriors will take game one only because they've had so much rest. And I think the Raptors are going to come out tired. But you could be right. You could be right, Poppy Go. I would love if the Raptors somehow won this series. Not a fan of either of these teams, to be honest. But at least it'd be somebody new. But I just don't really see the Raptors winning. I disagree, Zane Winder. I think Steph Curry is the best player in the series. I think Kawhi is the second best. Kevin is returning. I don't know if he's coming back. He might. Raps in 1257. What the hell is that, Chris Senor? What's 12457? Not 7. Yeah, the Raptors arena is loud. And we're also going to see Drake jumping up and down the court, which is always annoying. Yeah, I guess you could say that sports reaction. Best shooter, Steph. Best overall, Kawhi. But the thing is, when Curry gets hot, it's just so fun to watch. Full sweep? You see a sweep the other way? You got to be a bold. I know that's your team, Chris Senor, but that's a bold prediction. I agree with what Sports Reaction pretty much said. Best shooter, Steph Curry. Best overall is Kawhi. Well, the reason I say Steph is because best shooter matters so much. Because the whole NBA is a 3 point. Everybody just loves to shoot threes. And if Curry makes it and he's on fire, he becomes the best player. But Kawhi is the best player in terms of he plays defense and he plays offense really well. So it's like he does both very well. He's the best two-way player in the league right now. Kawhi will win 10 finals MVP. Sports Reaction says he's smart sometimes. What do you mean? That's funny. I don't know. Brandon Rogers and Quack are having their own discussion here. It'd be nice if you guys joined the NBA Finals talk. I really hope that it could go to 7 games. I would love to see a 7 games finals, not like a sweep like last year. What is this baseball trivia, Brandon Rogers? Like I told you guys not to fight, and you guys are just questioning each other now. What? I think so too, Chris Senor. I think if it goes to 7, Toronto will sneak a win out somehow. Um, Yeah, it helps our channel, but it's really fun too. I'm not just saying that for our channel, sports reaction. Although you have a point with that, I really enjoy 7 game series. And it's also like it extends NBA season, and I want it to be extended. I can't wait for the NBA draft because I'll be live streaming the NBA draft as well. Knicks are getting J.R. Smith. Oh my god. If the Raptors win the finals, I think Kawhi definitely stays then. I think Kawhi is most likely going to stay anyways, Zane Winder. I give Kawhi a 60 or 70% chance of staying in Toronto. Only because it's like, you got this far, you got to the finals, and you guys did it pretty convincingly. And I could see them doing it again next year. Kawhi is leaving no matter what? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that. Kawhi to the Yankees? I can't see that one. That'd be crazy. Not even if we win. If everyone did good and Kawhi did. Yeah, I think Kawhi has a chance of staying. I think he likes it there. They do everything he wants for him there. They give him the rest days. They don't make him play. That's where Popovich messed up. Popovich tried to rush him back from injury. Although he may have not been injured, he was mentally injured. In his head, he thought he was injured, and Popovich should have just catered to his needs, whatever he wanted. Because when you have a superstar like Kawhi, you want him to stay on your team. Kawhi is he's a top player. He's proven it. And I could just imagine if the Spurs had Kawhi Leonard, they could have been in the finals right now. We could have been talking about them. Poppy got sloppy. That rhymes, but it's true. He did get sloppy. You want to live in Toronto? Okay. Are you a Drake fan, Quack? Like, I understand why Chris Senor likes Toronto, but I don't know why you want to live there. No, I don't think he would be a good coach. He'd be too busy jumping up and down, and the players would be like, "Come on, tell us what play to run," and it'd be all screwed up. Playing for the Lakers is better for his legacy. Yeah, but he's not going to Lakers. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go to the Clippers or something like that. All right, take care. Thank you for stopping by Sports Reaction. Sports Reaction's awesome. He does a lot of great sports videos, so check him out if you haven't. He's a cheerleader? Who's a cheerleader? Drake? Yeah, he's so annoying. Drake is a super fan, and I hate super fans that are like that the camera keeps looking at. Because the other team doesn't have a super fan like that. How come Golden State doesn't have a super fan? Who's a super fan for Golden State? Grew up as a Raptors fan. Those double sided. I got a Chris Bosh. Yeah, he's an ambassador to the team. I know he's the ambassador, but to me he's more like a super fan. What the hell is an ambassador? No other teams have that, do they really? We have another dude. Raptors fans are hella annoying. So would you say, J.R. Smooth, that Chris Senor is annoying since he's a Raptors fan? Clippers are a better franchise at the moment. Yeah, I could definitely see Kawhi going to the Clippers. Two places where Kawhi would go. Well, one would be to stay in Toronto, and then the second place would be the Clippers. Not all. A lot of bandwagons in Ontario. But what team are they gonna like? They only have Toronto to like over there, Chris Senor. What other team could Ontario and I can't say the word right now. I don't know why. I want to live in San Fran. Really? You just said you want to live in Toronto. Now you're saying you want to live in San Francisco. It's not really making any sense. Vancouver should get a basketball team again? Well, they did. They had the Grizzlies, as you know, and then they went to Memphis. Jessica Alba's a Warriors fan. I don't believe she really watches basketball then if she's a Warriors fan. Because the thing is, Canada is a huge country, Quack, so you want as many teams as possible. I could see them having another team like Vancouver. That'd be pretty cool, actually. When they had the Vancouver Grizzlies, that was pretty interesting. But when they had the Vancouver Grizzlies, they were a horrible team. I mean, not that the Memphis Grizzlies are any better, but people over there support their teams. Of course, Canada doesn't have a lot of teams that play in the professional sports. Like in football, they don't have any teams. In baseball, they have the Toronto Blue Jays, but they used to have the Montreal Expos, but we all know that they changed and became the Washington Nationals later on. Canada should have another expansion. That'd be pretty cool. What I don't get is why Canada doesn't have a football team. I think they should. I think that'd be pretty interesting to see Canada to have a football team. When I say football, I mean NFL, of course. Justice for the Sonics. I think Toronto should have a football. That's what I was just saying. I think that they should have one. I know they go for Bills, but Bills is still. Why I like the Magic was that Shaquille O'Neal was my favorite player. J.R. Smooth when I was younger. Him and Penny Hardaway were my favorite duo. I watched them when I was younger. So that became my favorite team. I always thought Shaq was pretty hilarious and and he was an amazing basketball player. Even on the Magic, he was amazing. He brought us to the finals. He beat Michael Jordan, which is pretty interesting. And that's why I like the Orlando Magic. That's awesome, JR Smooth. Maybe we can meet up or something because I live there. And I work there too. I work in New York City. They have CFL. Yeah, but CFL isn't the same as NFL. Come on, Chris. Anymore. Chris Senor, you should add me to the chat again. Maybe tensions have cooled down or something. I don't know. Article I read. Yeah, she seems like she would be a bandwagon fan. What college are you going to, JR Smooth, if you don't mind me asking? Because I went to college in New York City also. Everybody's always so shocked when I tell them I like the Orlando Magic, though. I just don't get why everybody was so rude to me, Taylor. Like, well, not everybody, but a few people were really, really rude. I was like, why? Sports Fury, what's up? We're talking NBA Finals predictions. As you see, I have my predictions up there that the Warriors will beat the Raptors in 6. What's going up? What's going on? Is this Josh or Sean or both? Only celebrity jazz fan is Macklemore. Wait, Macklemore likes the Jazz? I had no idea. Sports Fury, what is your prediction for the NBA Finals? Who do you have winning? And in how many games? Oh, so you have the same kind of thing that I have. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was just going into depth about it. Then we went into some free agency talk as well. The Chicago Bulls got robbed. I know you're upset about that. They got robbed with the lottery, of course. This is Josh, right? Because I want to know if the Chicago teams are more important or the Dallas teams. Yeah, you guys got robbed. I saw your video. I saw your expression on your face, and it was great. I kind of hope Chicago teams get robbed more just so I could see your reaction to it. Chicago is way more important. Why don't you give sports moderate? What's moderate? I don't know what moderate is. You mean why don't you make them a mod? Give him a moderator. He is a moderator. Don't you see him? I don't know. I wanted to see if I wanted sports reaction. I mean sports reaction. I wanted Sports Fury to say something. What if Sports Fury curses or something? You know. As I will be doing another video with the Sports Fury about Game of Thrones on the Movie Critic channel. Oh no, sorry, on their channel. And I look forward to fully discussing Game of Thrones in great detail. Because I like how Sports Fury, they hit me up today and they were like, you know, we got to talk Game of Thrones, but I don't only want to talk about season 8. I want to talk about all of it. I said, okay. I didn't know that. I don't really pay attention to Macklemore, Zane Winder. No, there's no problem with the Bulls. It's just funny to see them get robbed because Josh made a video on Sports Fury channel when they got robbed and they got like a late lottery pick and he just looked very, very disappointed. Yeah, season 8 sucked and other episodes in the show sucked too. We're gonna have a long discussion about this. I can't wait. Whenever we can do it, that'll be awesome. Yo, you're welcome, Sports Fury. Quack put a gun to my head and said I had to give you a mod. I wanted to see how long I could go without giving it to you, but Quack put a gun to my head. Quack doesn't know this, but I already know who they are. Never had a problem. Yep. Yeah, it was Quack. Put a gun to my head. Literally put a gun to my head. I can't wait for a week against the Bears. LA Chargers versus the Bears. What that happens this year? Oh, that's gonna be pretty fun. Do you see the Bulls getting any free agent? Is there any free agent you want the Bulls to get, Sports Fury? Oh, I know Tiger Woods is a Magic fan. I know that one, Zane. Yeah, I know that. I think that's pretty cool that he's a Magic fan. I always liked Tiger Woods too. Neck and neck. I was gonna say San Diego Chargers, but they're LA. I keep thinking San Diego. He's a Raiders fan? How did he become a Raiders and a Magic fan? That's pretty interesting. I didn't know he was a Raiders fan. So, Zane, how do you feel that the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas? We ain't getting shit. If anything, you guys are probably losing some players, right? Sports Fury? You don't have all that much money, and Garbag sucks. Yeah. Man, where is your money tied up? Who's taking all your money away? Which player is taking away a lot of money? Yeah, Zach Levine he's pretty good. I didn't know he's playing a lot better than I thought he would ever play. Yeah, but Zanewinder, technically you don't live in Oakland, and Las Vegas is gonna be pretty cool. To have a team there is gonna be nice. I might see. Yeah, I remember being in Sports Fury channel, and he was talking about Super Bowl contenders, and he actually mentioned the Chargers, which I was shocked because I never ever see the Chargers go to the Super Bowl. Not to say anything that they can't, but it's just like it always seems like every year I'm like they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl, and then they don't, and I'm like ugh, because somebody did ask me, and this is a true fact. One of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL is Philip Rivers. Now the reason why I love Philip Rivers so much is I've had him in fantasy football, and he's had big games for me at the end of the season. All the time. At the end of the season, he would throw like 3 touchdowns and he would help me win my fantasy league. So, Philip Rivers, man, I love him. Can't say he is my favorite quarterback in the NFL right now. I know I don't live in Oakland, but the fans are pretty loyal. Yeah, I know, but I mean, they were LA Raiders, Oakland, and keep going back and forth, and now they'll be Vegas. I wonder how long they stay in Vegas now. Uh-huh. Philip Rivers, my favorite quarterback. I know you probably don't believe me, Chris, anymore, but he really is. I also love his attitude. I also love the fact that if you know this about Philip Rivers is that he doesn't curse, Chris Senor. You know that? Tries his hardest not to curse. I don't think Melvin Gordon gets talked about as much as he should. Yeah, Melvin Gordon is amazing. Great running back. The only problem with him that I have is he gets injured sometimes, and they made him way too slow in Madden, which I don't understand. Do you see Kevin Durant coming to the Knicks, though, Sports Fury? I'm an Orlando Magic fan. I live in New York. I know it sounds weird, but do you see Kevin Durant coming to the Knicks with Kyrie Irving? You do? Oh, that's pretty cool. If that happens, that would make New York Knicks relevant, which they have not been for so long. So where would you, yeah, but I don't see KD coming here alone, coming to the Knicks alone. He would definitely want to come with another player. Who would that be? The only person I can think of is Kyrie, unless it's Jimmy Butler, but that's not enough. Finally, somebody talks about MG. Oh, Melvin Gordon. Yeah, he's kind of like Marshawn. Um, I think I saw Chris say maybe Jimmy Buckets. Yeah, if it's Kevin Durant and Jimmy Butler, I don't know how much that helps. I mean, it'll be a great team, but I think they need Kyrie, man. You'd rather have him come than Kyrie? Really? That's interesting. Is that because you're like a Bulls fan? And Jimmy Butler used to play for the Bulls? Oh man. Those were the days when Jimmy Butler played for the Bulls. Oh, him and Derrick Rose. Oh, remember Derrick Rose? Derrick Rose was so good. He does bring that defense. I love how Jimmy Butler plays. He plays very, very hard. No pun intended. Zach LaVine is a baller. Zach LaVine plays really, really well. I can't believe, like, I just thought he was a role player, but Zach LaVine has become like almost a star on that team. It's crazy. He's a star for that team. I know Rose is such a sad story though. Sports Fury. He won an MVP too. Rose, welcome to the chat, Colby. The way he left though, Jimmy Butler hate being on the Wolves. It was tragic what happened to him. Yeah, it was tragic. He was actually one of my favorite players, even though I didn't like I'm not a Bulls fan, but there's players that I like. And one of my favorite players was Derrick Rose. I thought he was so he almost beat LeBron James, which is pretty interesting. What's up, Damien Estrada? Long time no see. How are you, man? Like no long time no see here, I guess. I can't wait to call this game though. It's gonna be so interesting. I can't wait for the finals tomorrow. It's gonna be so good. I hope it could somehow go to game seven. I would love that, but I don't see it going to game seven. Yeah, Markkinen is pretty good. Thank you, Colby. Yeah, I saw your video, Colby. I laughed so hard because Colby he actually dissed the Raiders and some other team in that Kansas City Chiefs. But I have a question. You didn't diss the Chargers, Colby. What was the reason for that? Oh, I want to see a 7 game series so bad. Chargers have, yeah, but he pretty much said the whole division except your team. What happened that's so tragic? We were talking about Derrick Rose. Maybe that's what you're referring to. I don't know. You know the Chargers will win the division. Oh, that's why you left them alone. Saying Raiders don't stink. Oh my god, we almost have a full division here. We just need a Chiefs fan. We have a Raiders fan. We have a Chargers fan. Raiders, Chargers, and we have a Broncos fan. That's crazy. We almost have the full division. We just need a Chiefs fan, and we have the full division right here. Well, you know how Derrick Rose was really amazing, Damian Estrada, but he kept getting hurt. That's what we're talking about. That's what we were talking about. I want the Raptors to get waxed. But even if Kawhi leaves, he's not going to the Lakers, J.R. Smooth. I don't think so. I think he would go to the Clippers over them. Raiders make you want to puke? The funny thing is that the Chargers and the Broncos were the one when they had Jake Cutler on the Broncos, they actually had a rivalry between Cutler and Rivers. Those two guys hated each other. I remember, but that was a while back. Now they're fine. But I remember those two teams hated each other when they had those two quarterbacks. Cutler and Rivers hated each other. He should love Chicago. Yeah, he did win. Oh, do you remember Rivers? What he used to do to Jay Cutler? He used to call him a crybaby. He used to be like, "Cry, baby, cry." He used to say that to Cutler all the time. I know J.R. Smooth. I hope that this year they break that curse. I would love to see the Chargers win a Super Bowl. I would love that. JR, who's your team? Yeah, who's your team in football, JR Smooth? Whoever wins the Super Bowl? So you're a Patriots fan. Come on. Yeah, that's no fun. That's a bandwagon fan right there. Raiders color is gray and black. Yeah. I wonder who was the like. I see that I have one dislike. I wonder who that was. Yeah, man. I don't like the Patriots. JR Smooth, you can't pick the Patriots. I won't allow it. Not you, Sports Fury. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you. Uh, yeah, we have to figure it out. I mean, whoever it was, they got me a view, so I do appreciate that. Thank you, Chris Senor, for liking the stream. Thank you for everybody who's liked the stream. And if you haven't liked the stream, what are you waiting for? It's free. It changed. Are you sure it wasn't you, Chris Senor? How'd that change? Somebody here, yeah. I wonder who did it. Wait, the Broncos and Bears are facing each other? You were a Cowboys fan, but they will never fire Jason Garrett. What? Jason Garrett's not that bad. I mean, they went to the playoffs last year. Are we launching an investigation? I don't know. I feel like it was Chris Senor because as soon as he said that, it turned into it turned from a dislike to a like. Also, I've said this many times. If you like the stream, it makes your penis grow bigger. I've said this, so I don't know why you wouldn't want that. Unless you're content with your size, I guess. You gotta give an incentive, Sports Fury. Yes. I know Cardinals lost again. The St. Louis Cardinals are my favorite baseball team, and it's so sad. I'm pretty sure Sports Fury is laughing at us because he's a Cubs fan. Yeah, but it helps it grow more, JR Smooth. And if you're a woman, it makes your boobs bigger. Cubs still stink. Bears are going to be the best team. Oh yeah, Damien also likes the Bears. We have two Bears fans in here. Flacco sucks. I'm pretty sure Colby knows that by now. Asking for Packers fans? We're confused about. Uh, is that the team that you hate the most in your division, Sports Fury? Carr isn't much better. Poor Zanewinder. He's getting picked on by Colby. And sometimes Chris Senor when he feels like it. Oh, okay. Packers are the team. I get that. Yeah, that's the biggest rivalry I think in sports in NFL. You don't like to talk smack. It's just you. Uh oh, Jared Smooth is now a Packers fan because he says they're gonna win the NFC North. Packers suck. Damn. Cheesehead stinks. I don't know why Colby has a problem with the Packers. That really doesn't make sense, but okay. Your Blues won tonight. Raptors championship. Apologies. Only time I can. Okay, so Chris Senor, since you said that, I want the Raptors to win. I don't think they will win, but I want them to beat the Warriors. Just for you, man. You can't have zero championships across the board. Hockey. I don't really watch hockey, but if I had a team in hockey, it would be the New York Rangers. Might be filled finally. Maple Leafs. Do I watch soccer? I only really watch the World Cup, JR Smooth. That's the time where I really get into soccer. When it's the World Cup. And also, like, whenever Cristiano Ronaldo is playing, because he's my favorite player. Packers should change their from cheese heads to cheese balls. Wow, cheese balls. Yeah, the Bears haven't won a Super Bowl in a long time. Yeah, for Colby, for me, I like the Giants. So they've won four. Cardinals, which won 11, as we know, and the Magic won zero. But the Magic went to two NBA Finals, and they're a new team still, technically, because they came out in 1989. The year I was born is when the Magic came out as a team. Isn't that insane? It's like destiny made sure that I have to like the Magic because they came out the same year I was born. Darts is not a sport. Zane Winder is more like a hobby. Been to Lambeau Field. It's really nice. Are you trying to get a rise out of the Bears fans here, JR Smooth? Darts are gay. What? What's a joke? The fact that you said that? Oh. I like to play pool. Does anybody play pool in here? Pool is one of my favorite hobbies, too. Lambeau Field smells like rotten cheese. Yeah, it probably does. The funny thing is that Green Bay and Chicago aren't that far from one another. Am I correct, Damien, in that? Well, the next stream will be me calling the game, but if I do another stream where it's like just talking about sports like this, sure, Colby, I would love to have you on here. Pool is cool. Darts is a sport. There's two. uh, I guess Eagles, but I don't look at it that way. There's no athletic ability in darts whatsoever. So it smells good, Sports Fury? Is that what you're saying? I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah. To Bears to win in Denver against us. Yes. Pussy hurt bitches. Yeah, Josh. Soldier Field is a horrible venue. Is it? I don't think it is. Soldier Field is a classic stadium. So is Lambeau Field, though, even though it smells like cheese and farts and all this. I don't like Aaron Rodgers, so I'm with you guys on the Green Bay stuff. I know, rest in peace, Bart Starr. That's what I'm saying, Sports Fury. I said it's a great stadium. What's up, Brandon Rogers? Brandon Rogers, remind me, what is your favorite football team? NFL. In good at dodgeball. You're good at dodgeball? Oh yeah, Seattle. Ugh, I don't like the Seattle Seahawks. I don't hate them, but they're just like something about them annoys me. I like their quarterback, but I guess I don't hate them as much anymore. But I hated them when they had Richard Sherman. That's when they were really annoying. Oh, he was here earlier. Brandon Rogers. This is how I would describe Brandon Rogers as a subscriber. Excellent guy, awesome, really funny, but he likes to fight with everybody. He'll fight with anybody. He'll fight with you, Sports Fury. Watch out. He'll fight with you. He is a fighter. Sean is an alien. He doesn't know how to use a computer. Brandon Rogers, come on, man. Get up to speed here. Soldier Field is the home of the best team of America. That's stretching it a little bit, you know. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Brandon Rogers will fight with anybody. But Brandon Rogers, I never seen Sean use the computer. Is it because he's an alien, Josh? Is that why? So we also confirmed the next MCU villain. Do you guys want to know who it is? The next MCU villain is Mr. Bad Dog's Toes. Oh, thank you for checking me out at work. I hope I don't get you in trouble, uh, Sports Fury. Sean is. I know he's an alien. He won't be able to. This stuff is too low tech for him. The worst in gym class. I know it was shown live on my channel. I got your phone. Oh no. It's okay. The movie critic will hire you, Sports Fury. Colby, everybody hates defeat. We're not saying anything about Bad Dog. It's just his feet. He knows this himself. What is he getting revenge on Philly for? What are you getting revenge on Philly for? Oh, because he burned the jersey. Okay, yeah, that's true. He burned the Trubisky. Oh, dingbat. Did you like that every time Philly 500 does a video, you guys are in it, Sports Fury? Isn't that crazy? Because his intro includes you and Sean gets shot in the face. And I was wondering why Sean gets shot in the face. And now I understand. It's because he's an alien. And that's why Philly shot him. Not because he's a Cowboys fan, it's because he's an alien. I used to think it was because he was a Cowboys fan, but I'm pretty sure now it's because he's an alien. He can't get enough of us. What a conceited standpoint right there, Josh. But I agree with you at the same time. If you say bigger threat for the North, I'm gonna say White Walkers, Brendan Rodgers. I love that intro also. I love how it's a callback to Die Hard, which is not a Christmas movie. Anyway, Philly needs to stop burning Bears jerseys. It gave him bad luck, Zane. I kind of got what he was doing. I'd say Vikings. Vikings. Packers, I think, will be a lot better than people expect, though. They signed some pretty good defensive players. And when you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, anything is possible. Now he's going to have the worst comp. Nobody really overrated the Packers. Who overrated the 49ers? I don't even heard anybody say anything good about that team. Sean is ET in real life. Well, he is an alien, so Colby, I could see who's behind me, and there's no one behind me. Everyone says the 49ers are going to win the West. Yeah. Who said that, Brandon Rogers? It's going to be the Rams. I haven't heard a single person say the 49ers are going to win the West. Yeah, what is up with that? Why is Sir Cardinal I forgot. He told me the reason, but now I can't remember why he's a 49ers fan. Down year? I still think they're the best team in that division. Them or the Seattle Seahawks. I think Arizona sucks, and I don't think San Fran is that great either. Sir Cardinal just went live? Oh, yeah. Well, I understand why he's a Raptors fan. He's from Canada. Seahawks do have a shot.